So there's absolutely no right way to build a dynasty. It just kind of happens. You look at all these different teams and how they've done it. It's been through a variety of ways. You have the Warriors, Celtics, you have the Lakers, you have all these different teams that have done it. I can't forget to mention Chicago. But what is a team in today's game that you think could most likely become a dynasty?
For me, I think, it's obviously a homer pick, but I'm a big fan of the Pistons, obviously. And from my point of view, they've got their Steph. They got Cade Cunningham 2 drafts ago now. They got their Klay Thompson last draft with Jaden Ivey. This is all best case scenario, obviously. We're all hoping that they are this good.
Yeah.
And, you got Sadiq Bey at the 3. That's your Harrison Barnes / Andrew Wiggins, if he can develop there. And then, you got your Draymond Green with Isaiah Stewart. It's all right there. They just need to put the pieces together.
And I've been laughing for a little bit, but only because it's like, I was thinking about the people in the comments that we could get, and people saying, like, there's no way the Pistons are going to become a dynasty. But, like, there's no way to predict it. I mean, it's so freaking hard. Like, you could say any team, and I would laugh at it. Winning multiple championships at one point is so freaking hard.
Yeah, even just one is hard enough. If you look at the Bucks championship run, you can think about how do we build a dynasty here? I'm sure every GM is asking themselves that question. And I think the right answer is most of it is luck. A lot of it is player evaluation and getting the right players in your building.
Well, you have to be lucky to pick the right player. You have to be lucky that your evaluation comes true.
Right.
Because if it was that easy, there would be more dynasties in the NBA.
Right.
Like, there's these franchises who maybe have a slight edge, like the Boston Celtics or the Lakers, because they're premier destinations. People team up there. And like LeBron in Miami wasn't a dynasty, and they had Wade and Bosh.
Yeah.
I think a big thing about dynasties is that a lot of it has to be homegrown. Like, you talked about the Pistons, you talked about the Warriors, comparing those two teams, but you look at a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have all these assets, and I doubt anybody on their current roster will be there for the time they're, like, in the championship contention mode.
I mean, yeah, that's fantastic that they've got all these picks that, it is the lottery. Any one of those picks could be the next great player. But, you look at the Celtics just recently, and Danny Ainge, he collected so many picks, starting with the Brooklyn trade, and
it turned into pretty good players, but
did it turn into really it didn't turn into a dynasty. Just through talking through this right now, you come to realize, how many of these dynasties even came from signing the big free agent or trading all your assets for the big name guy that wants out. It's none of them.
I guess the only one you could say is Golden State, in a way. Because yes, they were homegrown, but they brought in one of the best players in the NBA.
But they were already the best team of this generation, so it's like Kevin Durant is just a crazy guy.
I think a pick for me for a potential next dynasty is one of those you have to look at it like how the Warriors did it. They were homegrown and then signed someone huge. Memphis. I mean, that's a team that has Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, who's becoming their kind of Klay Thompson.
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks is another one in there. You have Xavier Tillman, who's good. You have Tyus Jones. But to say dynasty, I have no clue. That means that they're going to have to go get a Luka Doncic or someone insane.
Yeah, you can build the greatest team you can on paper, and everything can come together well. But in the end, the biggest thing you need is a lot of luck.